So we're still in South Texas. We've got Axis, we've got Whitetail, we got putting up striker hunting blinds, and unfortunately we got a broken down vehicle, which puts us stuck at our buddy Chance's. But I guess if you're stuck in Texas, that's not a bad place to be stuck for a week.
The Chase with Ted and Amber is presented by the State of West Virginia Division of Natural Resources.
So last week we left you with watching me shoot my big Axis, which I was very surprised because we were actually hunting for does and nubbins. And this one came in and Chance asked me out of nowhere, are you gonna keep watching it or are you gonna shoot that deer? So, you know me, that's all it took. The feeder just went off. Well, kind of. The trigger made the feeder off. And there are Axis coming from everywhere. Giant bucks. Axis bucks here at Cinco Canyon. Yeah. You'll see here in just a minute. Big Axis buck. There he is. Man, them Axis deer are just so cool. I guess he's not really that big, is he?
He's probably only 26, 28 inches.
I mean, he's bigger than anything I've ever killed, but just throwing that out there. Chance gave me the green light on this beautiful Axis, and I was so surprised. Chance, did we just become best friends? So as he clears that deer right there. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know which way he went. So I shot this deer. I thought I hit a really good shot on him, and we looked for about 2 or 3 hours that night, could not find anything. So we go back the next day, and just so happens we see him in another group of Axis, and well, you'll see what happens. Did he just stand up?
Yep.
All right. You sure that's him?
He's a good deer.
Well, if there is, I can't see if he walks to the right. I can't see if there's anything behind him.
The Chase with Ted and Amber is brought to you by the State of West Virginia Division of Natural Resources and West Virginia Tourism. Umarex USA. East Coast Thermal and Night Vision, and Elkins Motorsports. The Chase with Ted and Amber is brought to you by Caverns Armory. Two Vets Tripods Incorporated.
So we finally find this axis, and we got on him, got in a good position, and then he goes and lays down in a group of axis. So we had to sit there for like 30 minutes waiting for him to get up, and finally he did. I could bust him right there in the chest right now. Ready? Oh, there's deer behind him. Daggone it.
Moving back left.
They're getting up, ain't they?
He's walking towards the tree.
Yep. If that other deer would get out of the way. See, there's another hard-horned deer.
Just to the right of that tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that white-horned one.
If that little buck would move.
Just don't knock off the horn of that velvet.
Yeah, I know, right? So this deer would not cooperate at all. He was either laying down beside of another deer, or when he did get up, he was walking around in circles around another deer, and I didn't want to risk having to shoot another deer. So it took forever for him to clear. He's up. You ready?
I'm on
A lot of brush. Couple more steps. You ready? Here he goes. Here he goes. He's down. Finally, it took 3 days to get this axis. I shot this axis the first night I was here and just barely grazed him in the front leg. We have been chasing him ever since. My biggest hard-horn axis buck laying right there. Oh, look. These are such pretty animals. He just literally rubbed out on velvet, and that's how we were able to tell which buck that I shot, because there's so many big axes here. But you can see every time we would find him, we would look for that. So I tell you what, I cannot thank Chance enough. We're out here, South Texas, Cinco Canyon Ranch. We love it out here. Every time we come to Texas, we visit Chance and Hannah and the boys, and it's always such a fun time. Last night we went out, we did a little predator hunting, killed 6 fox in about 2 hours, and probably gonna go again tonight. But these are such beautiful animals, and they taste so good. I tell you, if you've never eaten axis, you taste axis for the first time, you'll throw every bit of whitetail you got away. I mean, these are such good animals to eat. But we're gonna get him, we're gonna get some pictures taken, get him skun out, and he is going to Mountain Critters Taxidermy back in West Virginia. So, all right.
Did you just say skunned out?
Skinned. I was excited.
Is that even a word?
In Redneck Dictionary, yes it is. Skunned.
All right, we're headed back to Texas for archery opener. We had a few nice bucks showing up on this new property. We were going to go ahead and bring some striker hunting blinds up, get them set up, It was hot, but we were going to get them set up, go to Chance's for a couple days, hunt access, and then head back to the property to pursue those 2 whitetails. Or so we thought.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work out like it was planned.
The Chase with Ted and Amber is brought to you by Grizzly Ammunition, Vortex Optics, Striker Hunting Blinds, and Moultrie Mobile.
We're getting ready for archery season. We're on our good buddy Chris Struby's property. Such an awesome place. We have had some really good deer on our black gates. We got this one we call it Old Man. You can tell that he's probably 5-6 years old. So what we did, we come in here and we put a new striker blind up. So this is actually, and this is really cool, this is the Chase Outlander built by Striker Hunting Blinds. And as you can see, I don't know how we did it, but we got it suspended floating in the air. Actually, no, we didn't. We did such an awesome brushing in job that you can't even really tell that it's not floating in the air. But so we got 4 or 5 days. We're gonna let these blinds set. I'm hoping that really don't affect these deer. We got a bet going. I generally don't bet with the guides, but I'll bet Struby that it's not going to affect him, and he's a negative Nancy all the time, so he thinks it will. So we'll see come Monday morning, Monday afternoon, if it affects the deer or not, because hopefully the Old Man, and we've got another shooter in here, which is Amber's deer, and he's a really older deer too. Got a crab claw on the left side, really cool looking deer. And then we've got a third shooter in here. I can't really explain it, but we know he's a shooter. So maybe Kylie will get to shoot that one, who knows. But anyway, we got one more Striker hunting blind to set up, and we were going to be set for opening bow season here in Texas. Cannot wait. I think it's going to be one for the books. So let's hope and pray that everything works out great.
Off to blind number 2, huh? Setting up the next blind, and then we're headed to South Texas to pig hunt and axis hunt for a couple days. Pig hunting just happens to be my favorite. Like I said, it was hot if you can't tell.
Well, we got our license here in Texas again, so we are official, legal to hunt. We're getting ready to head our buddy Chance's in South Texas. You know something that I don't think is fair? Our license are $320. Kylie's license are $7. I think I'm gonna have to have a talk with the governor. Something's gotta change. Off to South Texas we go. So we get the Chances, we drop our stuff off. We told Chance we're gonna go eat and come back because we've got 2 days of axis and pig hunting, so we thought.
Before archery season.
Before archery season, yes.
So we go to get back in the truck, and the truck won't start and the fuel pump is out. So conveniently, the good Lord worked it out. Chance and Hannah, small town, they knew who to call. We called the body shop, who was conveniently located not even a mile down the road, and they actually were able to get us right in, but we were still stuck, quote unquote.
I don't know if you'd call it stuck.
Well, Hannah and Chance might have thought we were stuck, but we were
Right.
having a good old time.
Right.
We had a week to hunt on their ranch, so
Right.
we made the best of it.
Yeah, we did. So the first couple of days of axis and pig hunting was slow. So Chance's son Ethan wanted to do some bow hunting. We were already into archery season in Texas. So I thought, you know what? Let's just take Ethan, see if he can get one with a bow and camera.
All right, first day of bow season. We have a few deer coming in. Peter just went off, and we already have deer coming back in. Hopefully that big buck comes. See if we can get it done. What's that back behind? Yeah.
I can tell that him and Teddy have already spent too much time together because he's there waiting on a buck. A doe rolls in, the buck goes out the window, and the doe's going down.
The Chase with Ted and Amber is brought to you by Caverns Armory. Two Vets Tripods Incorporated.
She cleared that brush.
Well, that was an awesome shot, Ethan. What do you think?
Well, she won't be blowing at him anymore.
That's right.
Alright, been out here this morning. It's been a really good morning. I've had a lot of does and a few small bucks. And I'm out here to shoot axes. And I did have some axes to the field beside me. I don't know, probably 100 yards away walking through this morning. I even had one axis doe coming in. And for some reason, when she was running in, it blew everything here at the feeder, so. But I'm gonna get ready and get down and call it quits for this morning. And go over and see our buddy Ethan. He smacked a doe this morning, so they have a doe down, and we're gonna go recover that, and go eat some breakfast, and get ready for tonight's hunt. So this is the first day of archery season in Texas. We are hunting axes. So we have a few more days here. I can't wait to see what happens.
All right, Ethan shot a deer first thing this morning, opening day of bow season. So they've got Artemis, their tracking dog. We're gonna go see if we can find it.
Find it.
Got it.
That like broke it off. Not even like tore it out. It broke it off.
You know, that's a big gopher for here. Not bad size doe, that's for sure. And I already found it.
Hey, where are you going with that?
Right in the lungs.
Yeah, excellent.
Look at you go, Ethan. You actually did something. Yeah, it didn't. I mean, that's not even 100 yards now. Maybe 50. Yeah. Maybe 50. There you go.
Good girl, Already.
First blood of the year. Sure it won't be the last.